Alexandra.
Hey.
Are you ready for your 73 questions?
I am. Let's do it.
All right. What's your Notre Dame introduction?
I'm Alexandra Chlumsky. I'm from Fort Myers, Florida, now living in Johnson Family Hall and studying management consulting.
Very nice. Why did you choose Notre Dame?
Notre Dame's always been a lifelong dream of mine, so this was honestly the goal and my number one choice, so yeah.
So you're happy you chose Notre Dame?
Yes. Absolutely.
Very nice. 1 to 10, how similar is Notre Dame to the movies?
8.
Okay. If you had to choose a song to describe your college experience, what would it be?
Probably the theme song in Rudy when he's running around the lake.
Oh, that's a good one. What's your favorite thing about Notre Dame?
Probably how easy it is to make friends and everyone's connected somehow, so it's kind of the Notre Dame bubble is true.
No, I definitely would agree with that.
Yeah.
Everyone here is really nice too. Where are we right now?
Right now we are at the Harris Family Track and Field Stadium.
Very cool. Is this your favorite place on campus?
Probably. I'm a pole vaulter, so I spend a lot of time on the track and jumping at the pit, so yeah.
Very nice. What's it like being a student athlete at Notre Dame?
It's a lot of fun. I would say the balance here is really good between academics and sports. I have a job on campus and I'm really involved in the community here, so overall it's great.
That's good to hear. I know I always get a lot of questions about how people feel like they can balance different things on campus, being a student athlete or even not, so it's great to hear that you feel like you can really balance everything.
Yeah.
How's it like with your classes and being a student athlete?
My classes are great. I've had no issues with my professors, so it's been really nice. I love being in Mendoza, so they've been super accommodating if I'm traveling or anything like that.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
So you don't feel like if you miss classes, how hard is it to catch up on the material?
It's not too bad, especially making friends with somebody you're sitting next to in class and getting their phone number is key. Pro tip. So,
that's my tip too. On the first day of school, get everyone's numbers. It's a lot less awkward that day. What's a Notre Dame stereotype that holds true?
I would say it's a little bit weird sometimes with the gendered dorms. Sometimes people can be a little bit awkward, so try to break through that.
No, yeah, that's definitely true. Rate your dining hall experience 1 to 10.
Oh gosh, it's not too bad. I would probably say 7.
Okay.
Sometimes it's a little bit funky, but we also have really great days.
No, I would definitely agree. A normal year, it's definitely a lot better. I didn't realize what we were missing out on.
Yeah.
What's the best dining hall on campus?
South for the culture, north if you're trying to do homework and eat better food.
No, I definitely agree. North has like a nice layout, but South is really cool just because of like the Jesus table and all of that. What's the worst thing you've eaten at the dining hall?
Oh gosh. Sometimes I have like whole chickens with all the bones in them, and oh gosh, I haven't even eaten that, but just looking at it freaks me out a little bit.
No, I definitely agree. Like, how are you even supposed to get into that thing? What's your go-to place for late night snacks?
Probably Le Fun when Taco Bell was open late, but now it's not open late anymore, which makes me a little bit mad.
No,
but,
I know. I have like no idea when Taco Hut's even open. Every time I'm in Le Fun, it's like completely closed.
I know.
Would you pick Le Fun or Jenkins Student Center?
Jenkins Student Center. I mean, they obviously have better food. Le Fun is kind of just that random stuff like Smash Burger and Taco Hut and stuff. So
Le Fun for the culture, but Dunkin' for like the actual stuff. And that was only built in 2017. I'm always surprised when I call alumni and they're like, that wasn't even there when I was there. How would you exist like just going to the Rock? What clubs are you involved in on campus?
So I'm involved with Design for America and I worked as their logistics coordinator. We actually built a quiz this year that pairs you with what you like on Notre Dame, and based on that, what restaurant in South Bend you are.
Very cool.
And I work on campus a part of ND Listens, so I get to talk with a lot of cool alumni.
Yeah, shout out to ND Listens. It's a lot of fun. What's your favorite thing being involved in on campus? Would you say just DFA?
I really like DFA, but I also love ND Listens because it makes me feel like I'm a part of another little family. It's arguably the best job on campus.
No, it really is. If you come to Notre Dame, definitely apply to ND Listens. There's a good culture and like highest pay on campus.
Yes, this is true.
Without Greek life on campus, do you experience FOMO at all?
I generally just don't. I'm not a person who really gets FOMO. I don't really care that much, so not really, but it is nice living in a dorm, and I'm in a brand new dorm this year. I'm in Johnson Family Hall, so obviously it's a little bit different, but there's a lot of opportunity for growth.
No, yeah, and the dorm life kind of like represents Greek life here just because of how close-knit everything is. What makes your dorm better than the rest?
Obviously it's the newest dorm on campus, so that makes us better. We have air conditioning as well, and we're really close to North Dining Hall, so
that's true.
Some good things.
JFAM's huge.
Also close to a parking lot, so you can park
true. Yeah, the walk to the parking lots is actually like a very underrated bad thing. What's your favorite dorm tradition? / have you helped create any?
In my dorm, we don't really have traditions yet because we're in the process of creating them. But favorite dorm tradition across campus? I really like the Keenan Review.
Okay, yeah.
Keenan is my favorite men's dorm on campus.
That's happening this weekend. I have a video reviewing the review. Definitely go check that out. Hopefully I can make one this year. I am pending on a ticket, so we'll see. What's the best SYR theme that you've been to?
I went to a disco roll with Keenan. That was really fun. We all dressed up in 70s clothes and we went roller skating, so that was really awesome.
How do you feel about Notre Dame dorm life or culture?
I think Notre Dame dorm life is so unique. A lot of my friends have met their best friends just through their random roommates, which is really cool, the fact that you can't pick your freshman year. But I think it's amazing, and some of these dorms are almost 200 years old, so.
Yeah, that's true. And random roommates are definitely underrated. People are very scared about them, but I feel like the majority of campus actually really does love their random roommate. They're not lying when they say that. Yeah. Which house or dorm, in this case, throws the best parties?
Probably Alumni is really fun. When you can actually go to the dorm. Alumni's fun, but yeah.
Alumni has a lot of fun guys in it. They play good music always. They take suggestions sometimes too, which is nice. What's a typical Notre Dame party outfit?
You can honestly dress as nice or dress down as much as you want. Wearing jeans and a cute top, maybe a jacket like this. I don't know. But yeah, it's really whatever you want.
How late do ND parties run?
Oh, gosh. I would say maybe around 1, 2 a.m.
Yeah, we have parietals, so there's a cap to the fun, but you can always go off campus or something. What kind of alcohol would Notre Dame be? A fine wine, scotch, beer, tequila?
I like to think of fine wine. I like to think we're in the top percent. So.
No, I would definitely agree. Yeah. What's the latest you've ever stayed in the library?
Probably 4 a.m. or something.
Oh my gosh, that does not sound fun.
Yeah.
What's your favorite floor to study on in the library?
I really like the second floor. It's nice because you can kind of run into your friends and stuff like that, but also collaborate with people.
Yeah, second floor is definitely for talking. I've ventured up to the 10th floor this year. Definitely really nice up there. It's a little creepy. I went to the 9th floor once and I was the only person there besides one boy, and I was I'm kind of scared for my life, but it's very quiet, nice to study, and the books are kind of pretty. But second floor is definitely nice for talking. How true do you think the work hard, play hard mentality is at ND?
I think it's very true. This didn't really exist in high school. You were either a super big partier or you were really studying, and I was really studying and really training. But here, people are super smart and they're also super fun people that you're not. So it's honestly amazing.
Yeah, very good balance here. Do you feel like you like a social or a silent study place?
I like a social place. I work better when I'm around people.
No, I definitely agree. Do you feel like you're sleep deprived throughout the semester?
There's definitely days where I do feel like that, but I just cannot get less than 6 hours of sleep or I'll just die, so I guess no.
Honestly, I agree. In high school, I could pull all-nighters constantly, but now I'm I just can't.
I'm getting old.
Yeah. How often do you do homework a week?
Homework pretty much every day. Sometimes it's not as bad after an exam week, but I also have those days where I'm in the library for 6 hours. But it's not too bad. I mean, I'm doing a lot here, so you can do it too.
Okay, yeah. What's your exam schedule kind of like? I know my midterms are always broken up into 2 sections, and they kind of endure for a couple weeks. Would you feel like yours all hit at the same time, or how does it happen?
This semester at least, they didn't really hit at the same time. I never had 2 exams in the same week.
Okay, that's nice.
So I had a big finance exam, and then the week before I had a big accounting exam, and then now I don't have exams until finals. So it's not too bad.
Very nice, yeah. I know, it definitely depends on what major you are and just how your professors decide to schedule it, but I would say tests are usually pretty manageable here. Who's the best professor you've had so far?
I really like Stevens. I had him for management.
He's a Keurig guy.
Yes, he's awesome. And I also really like Leedy. He's currently my finance professor, and I really like him. He plays music trivia in class, and it wakes everyone up.
So fun. Honestly, finance has a lot of really good professors. Everyone loves Ackerman, Battaglio, even Chen. He's an underrated one. Finance is really good actually here. What's your best tip for juggling school and a social life and athletics?
Yeah, I would say absolutely maybe Google Calendar, but 100% have a planner. I pretty much when I was figuring out everything that I was going to do this year, I seriously mapped out how many hours of commitment I was doing a week to make sure it was humanly possible, and it is. Being involved with 24 hours of things a week, you could still do it. So just map it out and have a plan.
Yeah, I live by my Google Calendar. 1 to 10, how attractive do you think Notre Dame students are?
Okay, this is a big debate I've had with my friends. All of my girlfriends think that the girls are prettier at Notre Dame. All of my guy friends think the guys are more attractive.
Oh, really?
So
that's a hot take. I have not heard that before. That is a hot take.
I don't know, but I would say I think the girls are super pretty. The guys are kind of average, but
yeah. No, I would definitely agree with that. I have never heard anyone say that the guys are more attractive here. That is such a hot take. Oh my gosh. Hooks or ships, what's the dating culture like?
Okay, there definitely are those people freshman year that 100% are trying to marry you. And I had some of those experiences, not to be like, oh, whatever, but...
No, honestly, everyone does. Everyone. It's very common.
Or some people just aren't looking for anything at all. So I would say it's kind of hard to find an in-between, but
no, I definitely agree.
You definitely can do it.
I definitely agree. Do you feel the ring by spring pressure?
I would say I don't feel the pressure. In hindsight, in a perfect world, kind of sounds nice.
No, but, right? Basilica wedding.
Definitely no pressure.
1 to 10, how would you rank Notre Dame's school spirit?
I think that we have amazing school spirit. I feel like there's not many schools who are as academically prestigious and athletically and
socially too. So, yeah. What's your favorite Notre Dame sporting team to watch?
Obviously, I love track and field. I think track meets are so fun to watch. But I love football, but maybe one that many people won't say is some of my best friends are on the fencing team. And
I really want to go. Fencing team, like, they get really hyped during the their tournaments or whatever. Yeah. Like, so I really want to go to those. Me and my random roommate were actually trying to make it to every single sporting event on campus.
So fun.
So I have to hit all of them. We made some progress. It was kind of hard with COVID though. Yeah. What's your favorite Notre Dame tradition?
Oh gosh. I think it's funny how you can't step on God quad.
Yeah, I love that.
Fail your first theology. But obviously, like, the game day traditions and just like the different fight songs we sing and stuff are fun too. And push-ups.
Yeah. No, I definitely agree. Notre Dame has a lot of traditions. It's definitely important to buy into them.
Yeah.
Do you have a favorite priest on campus?
We actually just got our first priest for the track and field team.
That's exciting.
So, yeah.
How often do you see Father Jenkins, the Notre Dame president, around campus?
I have never seen him on
I haven't either, and everyone I've interviewed has seen him.
I've never seen him on campus, and some of my friends are like, anytime I go on campus and I'm with this person, I see him.
Oh my god, I have never seen him. I know people who've like gone on walks with him and stuff too. Yeah, isn't that weird? I've never seen him. Do you have a favorite alumni? Any track and field celebrities or anything?
Okay, probably Mary Saxer. First girl in high school to ever jump over 14 feet.
Wow.
And she's a Notre Dame alum, obviously, and yeah, she's amazing.
Very cool. What's your #1 tip for success at ND?
Gosh, I would say not being afraid to make friends in your classes, trying to find connections with people that you already know, and just work hard and have fun, you know.
Oh yeah.
Easier said than done.
Yeah, definitely. What's your favorite thing to do off campus?
I really like discovering new restaurants off campus as a part of one of the projects I worked on this year. So there's a lot of really cool
there really are.
finds, especially since this used to be like the home of the Studebaker. So yeah.
Definitely. I know before I really didn't think there were like any restaurants in South Bend, but this year we actually found a lot. I love Zen Cafe, definitely the cutest little coffee shop. If you could have a building named after you on campus, what would it be? Like a dorm, athletic complex, academic building?
I think it would be really cool to have a dorm. I just like the idea of like having your name on merch.
No,
like, so
I
awesome.
agree.
And it's like all around.
And to be like a young donor, like in Dunn, where you can like go back and see the guys or the girls and stuff. Should everyone watching apply to Notre Dame?
I think so. I mean, why not? You can always say no or you get rejected. So it's like, you might as well.
Definitely. Why do you think it's important to apply to Notre Dame?
I mean, you're probably only going to apply to undergrad once, and this is such a special experience. So I think you should apply and see what happens.
All right, that's all I have today. Thanks so much for doing this interview.
Of course. Good luck.